I definitely had an out-of-body moment when I found myself in the room at a piano with both of them, like talking and actively writing, and it was just such a crazy thing to witness. It's such a beloved like institution, I guess, like for everybody. So it's moments like that just to be a part of it, to be close to it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So cool.
First of all, guys, amazing job. The Little Mermaid's finally here. I can't believe it, the live-action remake. Awkwafina, you did a lot of improv as Scuttle, with some of it making it into the film, and some of it didn't. Do you have a favorite moment that either did or didn't make it into the film?
I thought some of it. I saw it for the first time the other night, and I was genuinely surprised by some of the things that Scuttle says. I think she turns around at one point, she's like, yes, and I was like, I remember doing that as like, I did not think they would ever be used.
She did that once, just for fun. And
no,
it was so good, and
exactly.
they used it.
I couldn't believe that. And then I had this whole that wasn't used, this whole like other narrative where Sebastian and I would bicker, and I'd just be like, I feel like we were married or we were married at some point, and we fell into another thing. Yeah.
Now, Jacob, back in 2019 during The Good Boys, I talked to you about Flounder. You couldn't say much at all.
Yeah, no.
but now here we are, some almost 4 years later. Can you talk to me about the recording process doing Flounder? And did you do any of the mocap stuff that was on set or anything like that?
No, so we never did any mocap. But what's cool about the recording process is that we were all there in person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I mean, this one was really fun because that really helped the performance a lot. And then there was no mocap, but what they did is they had cameras that were filming our facial expressions, and so they could kind of take that and implement it into the animation when they're animating the eye expressions and
all the details and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Scuttle has a pretty dope rap song in this, done by Lin-Manuel, Miranda. You get to work with two amazing composers that are legendary, Lin-Manuel and Menken. Can you talk to me about that experience a little bit?
I mean, that was such a crazy experience. It was that I definitely had an out-of-body moment when I found myself in the room at a piano with both of them, like talking and actively writing, and it was just such a crazy thing to witness. It's such a beloved like institution, I guess, like for everybody. So it's moments like that just to be a part of it, to be close to it. Yeah.
Amazing.
So cool.
Jacob, can you talk to me about balancing this classic character in Flounder, but also making him your own in this film?
Yeah, so obviously I want to stay true to the original one because I feel like that's like the most important part of his character is how loyal he is and how friendly he is. So obviously I had to make sure that that's very prevalent. But then making it my own was the easy part because having these guys around, like we really had fun. Like it didn't really feel like work. We were just there to have fun and play. So yeah, I mean it was easy to kind of just change it up a little bit every now and then, and yeah.
Now you've done Raya the Last Dragon, a Disney animated. You've also done this live action adaptation. You're in the MCU. The only thing left for the Disney, to conquer Disney is Star Wars. So what are the chances that we see you in a Star Wars eventually? Or do you think we'll get a live action Raya the Last Dragon first?
I'm definitely trying to get a part as Baby Yoda's girlfriend. If that exists, let me know. But yeah, I mean, live action Raya would be awesome too. Although I think Raya was also done. I actually thought Raya was like I was in a live action,
right?
Because it looks so real. But yeah, it's an honor to be doing movies like these. Yeah.
For you, the last question I have is, what surprised you the most about your experience on The Little Mermaid?
Well, actually, the biggest surprise was one time I thought we were doing a rehearsal, just because after doing Luca, I was so used to doing it in a booth.
Sure.
So we were all together. They kind of had it set up like a stage, with the mics. I thought it was just a rehearsal, right? Just as, we're going to do the lines. But turns out it was the actual recording. And I found out right after. It's like, no, that's it. You just recorded it. And I was like, but then it's okay because since, even though it was rehearsal, everyone was there. So, I decided, just to do it 100%, like how I would do it on the day. So luckily, that's the way my 12-year-old mind thought. So
well, look, you guys did such a tremendous job in this film, and this is like an instant classic. Thank you guys so much for your time. You guys added so much to this film. Thank you.
Thank
I appreciate
you.
it.
Nice to meet you.
Take care.